It was Interpol that arrested.
You are watching UB Stories. Like, subscribe, and leave your thoughts in the comment.
Arrest me too.
That's like what broke when you
You be in the building. Hey, vibe with Uncle Bino. Let's go. Now happy hour things, you know. Hang out with you, babe. It's our vibe tonight. Hey, laugh and learn. We shining bright. Oh yeah, UB Stories, life lessons time. On the Uncle Benno show, everything feels right. From the streets to the world, we talk real talk. Vibes on the beat, make the whole place rock. Happy hour flow with the smile.
Hold on.
Are you ready?
Who is that? You now use that. Use that account to collect the money. Then people arrested him in Interpol. Then he now sent back the money. You understand? So I can't say
Interpol was involved.
Yes, it was Interpol that arrested him. So the guy that signed the case was Omaka, because it was the same Omaka that he used to arrest me too.
Please, that line got broken when you were talking. Can you repeat what you said?
I said the IPO who arrested him on that case was Omaka, and it was the same Omaka that he used to arrest me too. Yeah.
What did he say was the offense?
My offense was cyber stalking, because when he took that money, he refused to pay me that money. He only gave me 10 million and said Jeremiah did not pay all of them. So
which year was
when
this?
I now asked, this was last year.
Okay. Was that when you fell apart from each other?
Hold on.
Are you ready?
Who is that? What is it? What is it? Charity. What is it?
Is it ready?
No. Are you with somebody?
Graduated from high school and went to Catholic seminary for 3 years. Went to St. Louis University, graduated from there.
Police is in your house?
Everyone's gearing up for the holidays.
Police is in my house.
Police is in your house?
Yes.
Are they inside?
That's Charity.
They are
You are
inside.
a fool.
Who allowed
They
them
haven't
in?
tried to open my door.
Who allowed
You
them
open
in?
my door for people, and I told you.
Do they have warrants?
Yeah,
What do
who is
they want?
Your name is...
They have warrants.
This makes everything make sense.
They have opened the door. Somebody has opened a door. They have entered the house already.
Take your lion king.
David and I both. We hadn't gone to
Don't put off your phone. Doris, don't put off your phone.
the right place at the right time.
Again, Jaylee, don't put off your phone. Don't turn off your phone. Wọ́n ti pa. Wọ́n ti pa. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n wá bí ṣe máa get àwọn ìjẹ́lẹ̀.
Every course I took, I loved.
Nigeria, my fatherland. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to Hang Out with Yubi. And of course, this is Yubi's story. First off, let me say happy holiday to everybody. Merry Christmas in advance. I hope you are all prepared to celebrate the birth of our Lord Jesus Christ. I hope the sisters, you are cooking already, and the brothers, you are getting all the alcohol ready. Yeah, I said it. So welcome, my people. I was gonna do a different show today, but something happened, and I think we should discuss it. So earlier this morning, I hop on our backstage, and I saw Abby shared. Abby actually announced that Auntie Aduni was live. So since I was having my morning routine, I'm like, okay, let me join in and see what's going on. And as soon as I entered, guess what I saw? It was Doris Ogala that was being interviewed by Auntie Aduni. Now, I noticed on that show, some people are thinking, why is Auntie Aduni talking to Doris? Well, for those who don't know, remember when I spoke about niche in content creation? So every content creator have a niche. They have their main niche and sub niches. So Auntie Aduni niche is social commentary, but the uniqueness of her platform is she talk about Nigerian Christian, mostly pastors, and some of the evil they perpetrate. So that is what Auntie Aduni focus on basically. And Auntie Aduni also do a lot of advocacy. She advocate for women, boys, girls. And being the auntie that she is always educating her followers. And I happen to be one of her followers anyway. I've always liked Auntie Aduni's content. So for those who are saying, why is she on Auntie Aduni's show? What is she doing there? Why is she there? Well, listen, I think if there are any platform Doris should have showed her face, Auntie Aduni platform should come within the first three. Yes, because Doris is dealing with a pastor in Nigeria, and Auntie Aduni has called out these pastors on multiple occasions for doing the Lord's work the wrong way. So if anyone should at least give Doris Ogala his or her platform, I think Auntie Aduni is the right person to do that. And I want to give Auntie Aduni a shout out for doing an amazing job. Now, here is another thing about the interview. In case you haven't seen it, go to Auntie Aduni's YouTube channel, either on Facebook or YouTube. Go and watch the full interview. Now, if you ask me, I think of all the people Doris has spoken to on this social media space, Auntie Aduni happens to be the one I think asks all the necessary questions. And I'm not saying this to say, oh, I'm hyping Auntie Aduni or something. You always know me, I'm a straight shooter. I would simply tell you what I observe. Now, Doris has been going off on social media, and she has been exposing all the things she knew about the so-called Pastor Chris and his team. And sometimes she was just talking, no coordination. She was just trying to push out as many narrative or story as possible. But on this particular interview, Auntie Aduni was asking all the right questions. So yesterday here on UB and the Real Farm, I try as much as possible to get the Real Farm to talk about Doris Ogala's first marriage. And that first marriage was where Auntie Aduni started. So Auntie Aduni allowed her to now walk us through what went down in her first marriage. So she debunked the video out there by the lady that claimed to be her ex-husband's sister. She said she don't even know the lady and all of that. And then she went ahead and spoke about how she met her husband. Then she spoke about the said Anita that was also allegedly said to have gotten pregnant by her ex-husband. And she just described all the story. Now, I don't want to say maybe she's saying the whole truth, but at least there are some element of truth to what she said. So while they were on that, she also spoke about Prof X. And I think so far so good. She has been consistent with her story. She did not really change much of what she have said so far. Sometimes when people hop on different platforms and they are telling stories, the story will change from platform to platform. It might not be the entire story that will change, but at least some of the story will change from platform to platform. But so far so good. I think Doris Ogala has been consistent to a large extent. Then she spoke about the baby testimony, and she insisted that people should go and ask Ruth, the baby testimony's mom, to tell Nigerians what actually happened. And to be candid, everything I heard about baby testimony's mom is not good. Make I no lie. People have said that she changed her story a lot, and at the point it's like she's just going from platform to platform to raise funds. And Doris also said that. But all of this is not the reason why we are here. Okay? The reason we are here is while on the live show, police showed up in her house allegedly, because I have to go by what I see. She was live with Auntie Aduni, and then she was speaking to somebody and she was asking what's going on, and then she walked towards the door, and then finally she was shouting, "Charity, why did you open my door?" Yeah. And then we can hear some people, they were speaking in the background, and then she said, "The police are here, the police are here." And Auntie Aduni was saying, "The police are there? What are they there for? Why?" So now, what some people have done in situations like that is to have turned on, switch the camera from front cam to back cam. But Doris did not do that. So I understand she was not expecting anybody. Let's just be candid here. She wasn't expecting anybody. She wasn't expecting that the police will show up. So she did not flip her camera to show us who she was actually talking to. However, she do state it categorically that the police are in her house. So allegedly, the Nigerian police, we are not too sure, maybe it's Nigerian police or not. And another thing is that in Nigeria, people can just show up in your house to claim to be police. Now, I think we have a long way to go when it comes to how the police operate in Nigeria. Because what I'm saying is, people can show up in your house and claim they've come to arrest you, and you don't even have any opportunity to confirm their identity, to actually say, okay, really, the people at my house are from the Nigerian police. We don't get them. So that's why I can't say categorically that the police are the one who showed up in our house until we hear otherwise, okay? So I don't know if you guys understand my point, but we have to make it clear. Yes, people showed up at our house. They actually turned off her camera, but we cannot say specifically or authoritatively that these are Nigerian police. In Nigeria, people can actually impersonate police, and with the way these so-called God of men are moving, they can even organize a couple of people from their church members to go and carry somebody and say they are Nigerian police. It's crazy. Unfortunately, that's where we find ourselves. So until the Nigerian police comes out and maybe probably release a statement that they're actually the one that arrested Doris Ogala, I won't say it's Nigerian police yet, but let me allow you to watch the video one more time before we dive into this conversation. Now, congratulations, everyone. For those who are struggling to get into our studio, the studio line is now active, so you can call the studio line. I have it right here. This is the studio phone. So in case you can't get into the show, just try to call me. Now, while this video is playing, I will also try to install WhatsApp so that for those of you who are international and you know what call international with your money, you can actually call this number. All right, let's go back and watch this video one more time.
You now use that account to collect the money. Then people arrested him in Interpol. Then he now sent back the money. You understand? So I can't say
Interpol was involved.
Yes, it was Interpol that arrested him. So the IPO, the guy that signed the case was Omaka, because it was the name Omaka that he used to arrest me too.
Please, that line got broken when you were talking. Can you repeat what you said?
I said the IPO who arrested him on that case was Omaka, and it was the same Omaka that he used to arrest me too. Yeah.
What did he say was the offense?
My offense was cyber stalking, because when he took that money, he refused to pay me that money. He only gave me 10 million and said Jeremiah did not pay all of them. So
which year was
when I now asked, this was last year.
Okay. Was that when you fell apart from each other?
Hold on.
So this is when the people showed up at her house.
Are you ready?
Who is that? What is it? What is it? Charity. What is it?
Is it ready?
Are you with somebody?
Graduated from high school and went to Catholic seminary for 3 years. Went to St. Louis University, graduated from there. This restriction. Your eyes are so bad.
Police is in your house?
Everyone's gearing up for the holidays.
Police is in my house.
Police is in your house?
Yes.
Are they inside?
Charity.
They are
You are
inside.
a fool.
Who allowed
They
them
always
in?
try to open my door.
Who allowed
You
them
open
in?
my door for people, and I told you.
Do they have warrants?
Yeah, who
What
is
do
that?
they want?
Your name is
They have warrants.
This makes everything make sense.
They have opened the door. Somebody has opened their door. They have entered the house already.
Take your lion
David and I both. We hadn't got to
Don't put off your phone. Doris, don't put off your phone.
the right place at the right time.
Again, Jelly. Don't put off your phone. Don't turn off your phone. Wọ́n ti pa. Wọ́n ti pa. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n wá bí ṣe máa get àwọn ìjẹ́lẹ̀.
Every course I took, I loved.
Nigeria, my fatherland.
My offense was cyber stalking because when he took that money,
Okay.
he refused.
Okay, there you have it. So for anybody who want to contribute, let me share my link. You can call the studio line directly now. The number to call is 512 +1 512 595 6569. I love that, right? I actually told them yesterday, I need a number that rhyme. I need something that rhymes. So to join the show, kindly call +1 512 595 6569. All right. And you can call me on WhatsApp. Now, let's start this conversation. First of all, for those who are knowledgeable about the Nigerian police operation, how do arrests work in Nigeria? So the police just showed up at people's houses with no warrant, no arrest warrant, nothing. Remember, this is not a criminal case. Let's be clear. This is not a criminal case. This is a civil case. Or maybe I'm wrong. Let me put it on a poll and let's start from there. Is this a criminal case or civil case? For the benefit of those who don't know, let's start educating viewers. This is, as far as I'm concerned, this is a civil case, not a criminal case. So what do you think, guys? Please, if you think this is a criminal case, drop 1. If you think this is a civil case, drop 2. Let me start from there. Please. And hit the like, please. Hit the like. You're going to have to help me make the algorithm work for the channel. You know, I stream Donald Trump back to back again. And anytime I stream Donald Trump, I end up fighting with YouTube again to get my channel back up. Don't mind me. I know. I always do this. Okay, I should put option of, okay, that's what the Diva said, put option of both criminal and civil. All right. Yeah, that's what I did. Okay, let me add the numbers so the voting can be easy. So criminal is 1 and civil is 2. All right. So let me know your take real quick. This one no respond again. I bet they don't come. All right. So please drop your vote. Is this a criminal case or a civil lawsuit? Mama 5 said is civil. Uncle Patrick said civil. Mama 5, the way you're too long, it be like saying now you go be Doris lawyer. All right. Please drop your thought. Let's get this rolling. Uncle Patrick also said too, this is a civil case. All right. So how does this work in Nigeria? Why do we do everything backward? If this is a civil case, then I do not think the police should show up at Doris' house without first of all inviting her over to come and explain her side of the story. And even if they are going to invite her over, I think there should be a formal petition demanding for her to show up at the police station. Now, if she failed to show up, that is when the police will get involved in the case. So I've never heard anything about that. I don't see anything indicating that the police have actually invited her and she flouted the invitation. So help me out. All right. Zeno, what's up? Zeno say it's both. No, it can't be both. So it can be both. I have not seen. If we have to go by what Doris is saying concerning Pastor Chris, I don't think that is criminal. No. I think he falls more or less under defamation, but I will leave that to our legal minds to educate our viewers on that. Diaspora Diva say 1 and 2. So Diaspora Diva and Zeno are saying the same thing. Peanut said 2. Is that Two Flock Doriver said 1 and 2? How? Can somebody come and explain this to me? How is it both criminal and civil? I don't get it. How? Zeno says she's also alleged some criminal involvement. Okay. Involvement with respect to she working with the alleged 2 other or 3 other pastors to spoil cases, or how? I think before this can fall within the scope of criminal case, the police will have got those she mentioned either arrested or invited, and when those one now gave the accounts of what happened or what went down, and Doris now seems to be an active participant in terms of the criminality element, that's when I think then we can say this is a criminal case. Okay? Hold on, please. Scammer, are you there?
Hello?
Yes, Scammer. What do you want?
Good afternoon. My name is Hannah. I am calling from the Senior Resource Center.
Ogun key you there. Koshi be Ogun paeda no wiri. Okoshi lo machine oshi. All these scammers wiri. Man, I know verse Jari. All right. Hey, Uncle Dayo, how you doing, sir? Uncle Dayo say, good day, UB and Real Farm. Remember, in Nigeria, we have criminal defamation of character. If she's been arrested for defamation of character, it may be criminal defamation. From who? From who? That's it go long. They go explain tire. I lie. They go explain tire. M5 said, an unborn baby know that everything in Nigeria is done backwardly. I have to agree with you, my sister. Hey, shout out to Sister Yinkus. Welcome, my lovely sister. Zeno said, the relationship portion is civil, but the things they have done is criminal. People buying. Okay. But who is behind this arrest? If there is arrest, let's say, okay, ideally, there is an arrest. Who could be behind this? Because all the people Doris mentioned so far so good, I don't see them in the position of initiating an arrest. Rather, I see them in a position of lawyering up to defend themselves. If truly Doris have evidence of criminal activities like she claimed, I don't get it. Frankly speaking, I don't. Mama 5 said she just recently alleged fraud in the recent interview she granted with another YouTuber, Lobaton. My lovely sister, Diaspora Diva said, blackmail PORN is a criminal offense. She's even threatening to release SEX video. Okay. She threatened, but she did not release a video. She only showed half picture where shows where be like say after she and Pastor don't go cloud 7 come back, Pastor begin to sweat. You can even see Pastor, but you see, this is one thing I've been telling ladies. Ladies always think that these tall guys, they don't get 1 pack like us. In that picture, all I saw is 1 pack. Oh, I see the picture. The moment I open it like that, I'm like, I see 1 pack now. And the deceiver said, these tall guys don't get belay. Me, now what you concern me, now me I they look for. Okay, so now the 1 pack, now me I first access for that picture. So Diaspora Diva, she threatened. I don't think she has actually carried it out. So it's not yet an offense. All right. Dupsy Todd, how are you, my lovely sister? M5 said, in all, she is spewing, she is complicit in all. Sister Yinka said, this is such a dirty story. My lovely sister, the story don't get K-leg. Yinku's Pepe replied to M5, say, exactly, her hands are soiled as well. Absolutely, but who is initiating the arrest? That's the problem. Zeno said, the criminal is the person arresting. Absolutely. Zeno, now you are speaking my language. We are on the same page now, Mama. The Diaspora Diva said, again, in our story, there are cases of alleged fraud, money laundering, kidnapping, and MURDER. Hey, this matter go long. Oh, my long gone. This one go long go. Uncle Dio say, arresting her may be their own way of keeping her silent. Yes, I was going to go there after I finish reading this comment. I think, again, once again, we do things backward in Nigeria. If somebody is talking about you online and you think that this person defamed you, the right thing to do is to get what do they call this thing? A gag order. When we were discussing the case of Very Dark Man, Bobrisky, and who else again? I think Very Dark Man was involved with somebody, and the person got a gag order against VDM. In a case like this, if it were in a sane society, all the people she alleged and she mentioned their name, what they could have done is to get a gag order to keep her mouth shut, pending when they will be ready. So we're going to go there, but let's keep moving. Hey, shout out to my lovely sister Marriott. How are you doing? Sister Marriott, Mekuna can't help me out. So the question we are asking is simple. So far, so good. I just want to know if Doris' arrest fall under criminal case or if it's a civil case. I think it's civil, but people are saying it's both. So, Sister Marriott, these are your area. You, Misty, Auntie Oyin, and D. Oh, my D is super busy now. I haven't seen D in a long time. So you guys are the one who can actually unpack this in a way that can make a lot of sense. Mr. Inke said, the court are behind the arrest. The powers are moving. Absolutely. One of us say oversized one pack. One pack everywhere. Mona leave us with our one pack. After all, now make us they get one pack because we are trying to be a provider. Women, you people have been singing it for how many years now? For the past 15 years, it has only. I say, man, you have to be a provider. You have to provide and protect. And now we are trying to provide. And as we are trying to provide, there is no time for us to actually say we're going to go to the gym every day, every morning. Some of us are trying to provide and we are eating late night foods. By the way, I haven't eaten any late night food for the past 2 weeks. So in case you don't know, in fact, I'm even sexier than before now. Make I remove myself from the one pack WhatsApp group. And Uncle Dayo, I see you. I see your picture. You are maintaining a very solid 6-pack, Uncle Dayo. I don't think you and I will go be friends again. No. I know they follow people who get 6-pack. Do friend, Uncle Dayo. How are you doing today, sir? Uncle Dayo.
Uncle Dayo, I was just laughing, honestly. You're just laughing.
I know you do friendship again. Your belly just day flat. I saw the picture. I'm like, no, Uncle Dayo, no now. At this age, you're moving around with your GP tank.
Oh my God. Thank God that bless. Anyway, good evening, everybody. Good day, everyone. Thank you very much.
Yeah. I'll come back to you shortly. I just finish this comment real quick. So, Sister Yinka and Momo 5 are still on this one pack matter. Kilo day. Is that you could say one pack has levels. There are type of one pack. There are type of one pack come with no punch. They cannot be body, so it's about the money. Hey. I need to take lecture from Sister Yinka by one Paco. M5 said the pastor shared her nude first with other people. Well, this matter go long. Then Duriver said there is deeper shade that's not yet unfolded on social media. We are getting there gradually. And the Diaspora Diva say she also has police that she uses at her disposal too. She claimed she gives 30 police to Chris for his church programs. How is she that powerful? Well, in Nigeria, allegedly, what we know about Nigeria police and the way they operate so far is that the highest bidder is usually the one that dictates. If you have money, in Nigeria, money speaks. If you have money, you control how you want the police to operate. I hope and pray that all that have changed now. I'm just praying because it doesn't look good on us at all. That's why they also say Doris is part of the court, just that trailer has passed their middle. Okay. All right. So that's it. So what is our final stake on this? Uncle Dio, help me out here. Is this a criminal or a civil case? Because of the involvement of the police, that's why I'm asking, sir. Hello, Uncle Dio. Network. Okay, now let's move on.
Uncle Ben, can you hear me?
I can hear you now, Uncle Dio. So help me
Now,
out. Is it a criminal case or a civil case?
it's supposed to be a civil case. But what I'm trying to explain to you is that if the charges against her
we can't hear you again, no. Uncle Dio, I can't hear you again, no.
defamation of character, because most of the things that she was saying, I think
Uncle Dio, you may have to go out and come back in again. We are losing, sir. We are losing you, Uncle Dio.
Okay.
Just go out and come back in again. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to another aspect of this conversation. This matter long, but we go to peel them layer by layer.
You are watching UB Stories. Like, subscribe, and leave your thoughts in the comment.
All right, you're welcome back. So while Doris was on Auntie Aduni's show, she spoke about her ex a lot. And the way she talks about her ex, I have to say this. My spirit is saying I shouldn't say it, but I have to say it. The way she spoke about her ex, I've seen a lot of divorced women spoke about their ex in such a manner. It's like after the divorce, after several years that they've, not all divorcee, but some divorcee, after they have tried many other men and realized that their first husband is more or less like the best of them all, they will stop talking about the ex-husband in the negative. The way they will even say, my ex, you can begin to sense the sweetness in their voice. I noticed that with this lady today, this Doris. The way Doris was talking about her ex, it's almost as if she is regretting why she treated the guy badly and why she left the guy in the first place. This is just my opinion, making a no verse. So, and I remember on yesterday's show, my baby girl Abby brought another perspective into the conversation. Abby actually brought this angle of failed promises to the conversation yesterday. And I said we're going to talk about it today. Auntie Onyi, many of my sisters on yesterday's show, even when Sister Teju was in the studio, everybody was like, failed promises is a big deal. A man can be sued for that. I think my sister Ice was even telling me that I should go and watch some clips that some people have addressed it. I think maybe Nezeville. You know, I told you Nezeville is another good YouTuber too. She do her research, and Nezeville is a lawyer. So her perspective is well robust and far better than what somebody like me could say. Okay. So I guess Nezeville also highlighted the fact that a man can be sued for failed promises. But as for me, I think that is unfair. I think the law is biased if a man can be sued for failed promises without really looking into why the man decided not to move forward with the wedding. So in the case of Doris Okafor, Doris Ogala and Chris Okafor, Doris is accusing Chris of failed marriages. From her first outrage video, she stated categorically that there is no way Chris can leave her and go and marry another woman. That after 7 years, after all the knacking, after all the Kama Sutra, after everything, you want to leave me and marry someone else, it's not going to happen. So Abby also mentioned this popular concept in Nigeria, which they call the bitter ex. So Abby was making a very valid case yesterday when she said, if not because of how this matter went, that the person involved is a pastor, people would have just considered Doris to be another bitter ex. But according to Abby's logic, this is not fair. Men cannot just use women and then you dump them later and you marry someone else. But my point of view yesterday and why I was parrying yesterday is this. First off, I'm of the opinion that as a woman, you shouldn't be in a relationship more than 3 years if that relationship have not already resulted in marriage. Let's be honest now. I don't see it. It makes no sense. It makes absolutely zero sense for you as a woman to be in a relationship for more than 3 years and you are not married. This man has not married you. And now you want to turn around to say, okay, the reason I was in this relationship for this long was because this man has promised me. No. Don't let us do that. That is not a good reason at all. Anything over 3 years, this is just my personal opinion. Rifa, make no come for me. It's just my opinion. Anything over 3 years, you are the one who kept yourself in that marriage. It's no longer the man. And this is not me being silly or something. It's just the fact. And to give you an example right now, if I have a sister who is dating a man and they are friendly, they say they have this serious relationship between them, by the time you're hanging out with this guy, is already 1 year. One question I will be asking you is, Biola, when are you bringing this man to come and meet our parents? Biola, when is your wedding coming up? Nothing you can tell me as a brother. I swear, not the way you fit tell me. No excuse you can give to me. If after 1 year, our parents have not seen this man, he is not coming in like strongly indicating he has a plan to marry you, I would tell you, leave him, let him go now. If you stay put 3 years, 4 years, 5 years later, and you turn around and say, now the guy have already used you, you don't see each other finish. He now saw a fresh girl, relatively younger. He now dump you and go for that fresh girl. And you won't come our house, come they cry. He disappointed me. He promised me. He told me. We even went to see some wedding dresses. Me, if I'm your brother, now me go kick you out of our house. No. You cannot blackmail my parent emotionally. You kept yourself in that marriage. So that's my take. All right? Anything more than 3 years, and I'm still saying it for those who will get to see this video tomorrow. This is just my stand as Uncle Beno. If you know you are with a man right now, in fact, cut this part of the video, cut it and play it to any man that you are dating. Tell the man, Uncle Beno said this. If you are dating a man more than 3 years, and the man has not married you, the man doesn't have a plan to marry you. If the man later on marries you, he only marry you as a favor. Let that sink in. Except you are still in school, or the guy is in school, or both of you are fresh graduate, and you set a time limit for yourself that, okay, babe, let us at least work and get settled for 3 years before we wed. That is the only excuse that makes sense. But if you are already an established lady, you got your own thing going, money is not your problem, and you have come of age, in your 30s, mid-30s, 30 to 40 or whatever, and you are sticking with a man for 3 good years, no wedding, auntie, you are the one that put yourself in that situation. You are the one that don't want to leave. Share this with anybody. I'm telling you now, 3 years is too much. As a grown, accomplished woman, to stay with a man without wedding is too much. In 3 years, that man would have used the hell out of you. And even you would have shown all your skills. And let me tell you something that people may not say, but I have to say it because I'm Uncle Beno. You see us men. If we are with you 3 years plus and you are closer to us, we are having kerewa back to back. In fact, after 1 year of back to back kerewa, we are already tired of you. I'm sorry, but I have to say it. After 1 year of back every week, at least 3-4 times in a week, yeah, I love you, you love me. After 1 year, Alakwa, we're already tired of you. We love you, we still like you, we like everything, but you see that golden area, we're already tired. We've done everything we can do. And that is where love matters. Only a man that truly loves you, a man that sees you as the best thing to ever happen in his life, will still be so happy. Every time he still want to go. Even when you are growing old together, everything, you are still fresh to him. But a man that wasn't in a relationship with you, to be married, after you don't give and chop 1 year, that dude is freaking tired of you. 3 years, no marriage, no wedding, nothing. If you are still there, my sister, you are the one that put yourself there. It's not the guy that is deceiving you. And another thing that sisters have told me over and over again is this. Women love to believe lies. Some of them just know. They taught me this a long time ago. One sister tell me, say, when you are lying to a woman, she knows. Especially if you are a very terrible liar, if it has become a pattern with you. She told me. She said, women knows. But sometimes they just choose to believe that lie, to use it as a shade, as an excuse. to just keep moving with you. So if you stick with a man after 3 freaking years, you already know this thing is heading nowhere. What you want to do now is you want to twist him. You want to twist him into marrying you. And if the man now weary, if he finally say, I'm not doing again, I'm moving. If you now come back and say, he promised me marriage, he promised me, I won't support you on that. He did not promise you marriage beyond 3 years. After 3 years, you are the one promising yourself that marriage. You are the ones clinging to a hope that wasn't there. You are the one still listening to his lies, and you are still riding with it. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let me go back to Uncle Dayo. Uncle Dayo is back, and then we can break this down further.
You are watching UB Stories. Like, subscribe, and leave your thoughts in the comment.
Uncle Dayo, over to you, sir. Failed.
Yes, sir.
When we were discussing this yesterday, I know it was late. You're already gone. So what are your take on this one, sir? Failed promises.
Now, failed promises, as I've said even yesterday, can be from anywhere. But I think people naturally like to hold on to what they know is leaving them. They know that this thing is leaving me, but because of my affection toward that thing, I don't want to let it go. One of the things that some people find difficult to do is to let go. And if you cannot let go, you can never get new things that belongs to you. So when somebody promises you and you are like banking on that promise, and somehow the person is not coming forward to fulfill that promise, or maybe it's not behaving as if it's going to make it to happen. For crying out loud, move on with your life. Move on with your life. But it's a very difficult decision for some people to make because they'll be counting the cost. Oh, I've invested so much time into this relationship. I invested so much of my time. This person, we have been together for X amount of years. If I just move on now, I'll be the one losing. But the fact is that even though you stay 10 years, this person will not still give you what you want. So the earlier you count your cost and move, the better for you. That's what we're having. Because if you say you are not going to count your cost and move, and that you are still going to keep holding on to it, thinking that maybe somewhere along the line he or she may change his or her mind, then that's why you are setting up with yourself for the bigger heartbreak.
Yep.
That's what it is. So what I want us to really understand from here is that always give yourself time for everything. When you're entering into a relationship, any man that will be serious to marry you will not delay you, except there are some exigency and maybe some kind of special factors which you have rightly mentioned. Some of them, maybe both of you are still in school, or maybe both of you still want to achieve one.
Okay.
Between me and this person, let's give ourselves a year or 2 years before you can think about marriage. Fine. But apart from any special needs like that, or any kind of special discussion like that, if you don't have a time frame for something, then you are going nowhere. You just end up by yourself just fooling yourself, and then both of you will grow tired of yourself, or maybe one party will grow tired of the other, and they want to move on, and then that becomes a problem. So that's what we're having. So please always have a time frame for anything that is called relationship. Let that be time frame. At least set a time at the back of your mind. By this time, you should be able to move to this stage. By the time you should be able to move to that stage. That's how you can be able to measure whether you are really progressing or not. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Uncle Dayo. Like Uncle Dayo rightly said, if you don't set a time frame, you just find yourself stuck. Now, having said this, I am not exonerating my gender. I'm not saying, hey, it's women's fault, it's women's fault. Rather, what I'm saying is a lot of my genders are on serious elements. Many of them are users. Many of them, they only come with empty promises. They are liars. Okay? Now, the argument that women should sue for failed promises if you ask me if it is legit, I will say yes, it is legit. Yes, I think even if as soon as 1, 2, or 3 women have the balls to take some Nigerian men to court and have judgment passed against those men for failed promises, I think everybody will sit tight. Everybody will be serious. But again, like I think a couple of brew fam that were on yesterday's show, a couple of them pointed it out yesterday that yes, you can sue, but it's very difficult to win the case. Because frankly speaking, I struggled with it yesterday, trying to understand how I don't want to be married again, and now you are suing me for failed promises. So, are you saying in order for me to avoid failed promises, I should go ahead and marry you, then maybe divorce you 1 week later? I'm just saying. So, let me know what you think in the chat anyway, as we come back again to discuss this Doris arrest. But let me take some comment here real quick. Shout out to Auntie LaBelle. How are you doing today, man? Merry Christmas in advance. Auntie Grace, how are you, mama? Welcome, Auntie Grace. Well done. All right. Sister Yinku said at her big age, 3 years is even way too long. 1 year max. Ha! Sister Yinka, 1 year. Okay. All right, Sister Yinku said the 3 years works if they are in their 20s. Once you hit 29, throw the 3 years out. 1 year max. You should be matured enough to know what you want out of life. I agree with this absolutely. Let me even start. My sweet sister Zeno said, no need to buy the cow when you are getting free milk and meat. Abi, it's crazy. Stayinka say, Uncle Beno, let me bust your bubble. Same goes for women. It's the connection, intentionality, and love that keeps the flame alive. Oh, you mean when I said after 1 year, say my gender don't tire? I agree with this, because I've heard women say this a lot too, that do you think we are not bored of seeing the same weapon of massive destruction all the time? Yeah, I've heard that argument a couple of times. Women have said they are sometimes bored and tired too. You see, that is why I said, you see this thing called marriage, sometimes I think we should introduce the concept of marriage renewal. Yes, let me know if you agree with me on this one or not. I think we should introduce the concept of marriage renewal, like maybe every 5 years, even 5 years long, maybe every 2 years. Just like we are renewing licenses for our vehicles, for every other thing that has to be renewed. Marriage is supposed to be renewed maybe every 2 years. I think I'm going to begin to advocate for this. And the reason is that after 2 years, both parties are supposed to drive themselves back to their county courthouse. Yes, so marriage renewal, yes, Tosin. I think after 2 years, couples are supposed to drive themselves to their courthouse and say, Judge, okay, for the past 2 years, I think my husband is still behaving well. I still like what he brings to the table. And then the husband should be able to tell the judge, for the past 2 years, my wife has continued to be an amazing woman. Everything seems okay. Everything is working right. I'm glad I still want to continue this journey with her for the next 2 years. And then you both sign again. Maybe that will help curb cheating. It will help curb cheating and all this lying and and heartbreaks that we are experiencing now. What do you think about that? Should we begin to renew marriage vows? No, marriage vows will take longer. Just the license, maybe we just go to sign up every 2 years. Let me know what you think, guys. All right. Duriver said, like they say in the Caribbean, why buy the cow when the milk is free? my sister, my brother, especially sisters, you are a treasure. You have a lot of treasure that you carry around. Though. Don't just offer it to some stupid ass brothers that will not value it. Okay. Right. Stinka said, but my sisters don't like to hear the truth. We know the lies, but we play along and act need. Exactly. That's what a lot of sisters have told me, that many times ladies know that the men are lying, but they just want to like stick with the man and use that lying as an excuse later, that you lied to me. Even why they knew that this guy, everything he's saying is BS, they will just stick around. Sister Labelle said, what really keep marriage going is commitment. Even love, most time, is not enough. Sister Labelle, you deserve a bottle of Dom Pedro for that. And I don't know, Uncle Dio, how far can we preach this to young folks? That what keep marriage together is not that fire. It's not that, oh, I love you, I love her. It's a conscious decision that I want to stick with this person. No matter what, I am not replacing my husband, I'm not replacing my wife. It's the conscious decision of saying, you know what? I'm going to treat this particular woman specially. I'm going to treat her like a queen. It's a conscious decision that, okay, no matter what, I will not see evil in my wife. I won't see evil in my husband. We will have our problem, yes, but we are going to sort it out. Uncle Dio, how do we say it so that this Gen Z and Gen Millennials will understand this concept that marriage is about commitment?
Uncle Benu, see, what you are saying is very, very correct. However, when you are talking about pushing this to Gen Zs, it's like trying to like how will I put it now? Leave a footprint on the rock. It's not going to be easy because these people have a kind of a mindset already. They have already decided that 80 to 90% of what we, the before generation before them, old, old that yet to us, old that values to them, they are trash. So they are deliberately moving away from all the known norms and whatever we held as values. Most of them are deliberately moving away and they're changing it for their own concept because they believe that their own generation, of course, the generation is the internet age. They are the one that were born with all these internet gadgets in their hands, and they have kind of an open door to vast knowledge. Even though you don't care where the knowledge is coming from, so far it's something that they can learn from. They just want to pick it up. So teaching them now what we know to be valuable, to be true, is going to be difficult. If you're going to tell a Gen Z that, come, marriage is much more than love. Love is good, but for you to remain in marriage or for you to enjoy your marriage, it is a conscious decision that you must make because the feeling that you're having today may change tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Not because of anything, because feelings are not permanent. It's like a mood. When it's blowing, you enjoy it. When it goes down, what do you do? So if you want to really enjoy your marriage, it must be a conscious decision that this lady that is shaking me like new wine now, come tomorrow, after she don't give me one or two picking, and her stomach is no longer flat, and I shape don't change. The figure eight where they like attract me before, they dey again. Even the boobs where they stand, they don't they look grand. The bum where they shaky, they don't become flat. Will I still love this woman? Would I still love her the way I used to love her from the start? It's a conscious decision that you must make. I say, come what may, whether she's fat or thin or lame, or slim or short or yellow or dark. I just love her for who she is, no matter what. And then you have to renew that love within your mind yourself. So when you're talking about renewal vows or or maybe renewing, or maybe renewing your marriage after 2 years. It's something that you do every day. Every day, look for a reason to love that woman. Every day, look for a reason to love that man more. You will,
Mm.
you will always be sweet before each other. What I normally do is this: I never allow any dull moments between me and my wife. Even when there is nothing in the house, even when things are down, even when things are not really looking good, I always make a conscious effort that no matter the problem, it does not come between me and her. When
All right.
when she's good, I know how to get through to her. When I'm done, she knows how to get through to me because we must keep that ambience of peace and love between us. Even even when my wife, even when we're like having our misunderstandings, both of us know that they are just doing shakara. This thing will not last. So we need to come together again. It's a conscious effort. It's a
All right.
conscious effort. This both must make to be able to come together and renew their love daily for each other. But teaching the Genesis is going to be difficult. Thank you.
Thank you, Okudayo. Thank you very much. All right, I have my lovely sister Yinkus in the building. Well, Uncle Patrick say, "UB, what about children renewal? Marriage is for better, for worse. Who you want leave me for?" Uncle Patrick, sometimes I feel like say we they do renewal so that anytime Madam piss me off, once our renewal come, I go just run, go for 2 years. Just say, George, I won't run, come out for 2 years. After 2 years, we go come back again because if we go continue. I'm just kidding. Sister Yinkus, you always drop the gems, Sister Yinku. And Sister Labelle and yourself, you are saying the same thing this morning. With all these Doris Gbasgbos going on, fade promises, Auntie Yinka, please tell me, what are your thoughts regarding marriage and commitment and these failed promises that ladies are now saying, you promised me, you fail. What are your thoughts, sis?
Yeah, good morning or good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Uncle Dio, good afternoon, sir. Yeah, it's been yes. This Doris Ogala story is a gift, like I say, that keeps on giving, and I think that in this story, there's a lot that we get to learn along the way. Not just talking about her in general, but regular things that happen to regular day people. Yeah. Number one, this is someone that was promised marriage, that didn't happen. First, when I saw the video, of course, my heart was broken for her because she waited so long. But auntie, what now? I mean, at that big age of yours, I don't know why you would have waited for someone like that. But one thing about us and women in general is that a lot of the times people say I have no empathy, like I lack empathy sometimes, but it's not that I do, but it's just that I see that we're intentional about these things and we really act like we don't know. As a woman, there's an instinct that you have. It's God-given. It doesn't matter if you're a Christian or you're Muslim. As long as you're a woman, you feel it, you know it. You know when something is off, when something isn't right. There's no way that she wouldn't have known that the chips were not aligning in her favor. But she still stuck it out with this guy. So I feel I want to believe that she saw the signs, but she was still holding up hope that this man will still be her husband, whatever that may be. If Juju was involved, though, I don't know. That when we said it the last time was allegedly, but the truth is that women do these things, Juju or no Juju. They wait around for someone because they are hoping that after all these years, after all the time we spent together, we will still end up together, married, because he promised to, and nothing happens. So I blame her for that, for holding up for so long. However, I feel like, especially in our Nigerian setting, in our African setting, men do break promises. Women do the same, but more men do it more than women do. Even in marriage, where the man will just up one day and say he's no longer interested and just go pick a second wife. So it's something that happens a lot of the times. But I feel like if it gets to the point where the law starts to get involved, if something like that will happen in Nigeria, it would actually reduce it, because a lot of men actually go around, dating women, knowing from the get-go that they have no intention to. Now, I've spoken with a lot of men, I tend to go around asking men questions, and I see it as well. And I even asked my husband too. It doesn't take a guy a long time to know that you're the one.
Yep.
It doesn't. And as a matter of fact, within the first 1 month, the guy already knows if he's seen the future with you or not. It doesn't take them that long. It is us women that be looking left and right and be thinking, or maybe there's something better out there. A lot of the times the guy will know. And even when they know that you're not the one for them, they will hold on to you until they now find out one. Once they find out one, that's how you hear some men, they say they got married, they broke up with someone, then they got married to someone else in like 2 months, 3 months. That's why.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But us as women, we need to, the man is coming to ask for your hand in marriage. You to yourself, you need to open your ears and your eyes. You need to be able to see these things, figure out what is going on, and walk away early. Don't waste your time because you already know the guy is already showing you signs. And then with the atrocities that they allegedly both committed.
Yeah.
Honestly, if I'm putting myself in the shoes of the man right now, if I'm evil as a man, and I wouldn't want to marry a woman that is as evil as me to come and bear my children. That's just the wickedness in humans. They will always want to look for the next best thing, the one that will, give them good children, raise their children right. That's what they're going to look for. They're not going to look for a wicked person like them. So how she would think that with everything that they allegedly did together, that he would still come back to her is something that is, well, the thing of the mind. And when love is concerned, it gets a little bit out of place. But I feel like if the law is able to get involved where women are actually suing men for wasting their time, when you know that you're not going to marry this woman, you intentionally wasted her time, you wasted her money, you wasted her years, I think is actually going to shrink it down a whole lot. But accountability also falls back on the woman, because you cannot be waiting around for years. What are you waiting around for? First year, second year, third year? As a matter of fact, I say that if you're in your 20s, yes, you can afford to wait 3-4 years while you guys are both getting your feet, you're getting things together, getting work and doing all those things and getting your money right and your finances and all of that. But once you hit that 29, you're seeing that 30 up front, man. If you meet a guy today, if he's not asking you, at that point, you already know yourself. You're already self-aware as a woman. Maybe your early 20s, you're still trying to figure yourself out. You're still trying to find your feet in this world because it's different from when you were a teenager. Yes. But once you hit that 30 mark, forget to. If the guy comes, if he does not, a man that comes to you and does not know what he wants to do, or where your relationship is headed to, within a few months of you getting together, why are you wasting time? You should not even be dating except you're actually dating for marriage. That should be the reason for dating. If you know you're not ready to date anybody for marriage, then don't even bother doing it. And you see, when I'm talking about that now, I'm not talking about Christianity here. I'm talking about human. So it goes across. If you decide, okay, you need to date someone, you want to date, what is your intention for dating? Are you dating for dating's sake because you just want a boyfriend, or you just want a girlfriend, or you're dating because you want to get married to that person, or you're looking for a spouse? If you go into with the mindset of you're looking for a spouse, once you start dating that person, you're already looking for all the things that you need your spouse to have. You want to know if this person has them before you keep going further and further and start giving the milk to the cow. Because at the end of the day, you will see yourself 7 years, 8 years like this with nothing to show for it.
Exactly. Now, Sister Yinka, I'm gonna need you to help me. Address something real quick, sis.
Yes.
Oh man, I wish I'm off today, but I gotta go to work. But we're gonna continue the conversation. But I want you to help me address this quickly. This lady, Pearl, or what they call, is it Pearl? How do I pronounce it? Oh, I be no day here. Now then they teach
I don't know who that is. Pearl.
How do they go with these Gen Z people?
I don't even know who you're talking about now. You said Pearl? Is that? I don't know who that is.
The new wife, Pastor.
Oh, Pearl.
He said not Pearl. Each time they tell us this girl real name, that they give us this swaganicious name, Pearl. Her name should be Chuku Goze.
She probably the name change.
Oh, Ikiruka. Those are lovely names. I don't know why our girls, they'll just choose to drop their beautiful traditional name and start going with all this thing. All right, Sister Yinka, let me put a break here real quick so you can help me break this down real quick before because I go cut all this one repost.
You are watching UB Stories. Like, subscribe, and leave your thoughts in the comment.
All right. Thank you, Auntie Yinka, for hanging out with me. So I have some concern, and you and my real fam sisters are in the best place to help me make it make sense. The first of my concern is women, girls, ladies of nowadays. Why do they decide to close their eyes to red flags and just walk straight into it? That's my number one concern. I've seen this script over and over and over again. These ladies, they are attracted to toxic men. Because I know when we talk now, they will come for us. I see Zeno already, they do pushback in the comment, okay? For instance, I saw Zeno saying this earlier. So no blame on the men. It's just the ladies that have to move. Now, whenever I see comment like that, or any of these my sweet sisters, they push back like that, I always feel like, don't you ladies get this? What an elder would see sitting down, even if you climb the top of an Iroko tree, you won't see it. And what is worse is that these days you guys will see the red flags, but because of the aesthetics, because of the money, because of, I don't know how to describe it, because of the accent, the deep voice, you will still walk straight into it. So, Sister Yinka, you're going to have to help me make this make sense. With all this craziness, all this madness surrounding the allegation brought against Pastor Chris, this girl is still smiling, laughing, and saying, oh, I saw their video. I just don't want to play because of time. I saw the pre-wedding video where she was saying, oh, this is the man God has ordained for me. He's my friend. He's my guy. He's my papa. And I'm like, she won't wire this girl. Like, are you okay? Make I speak up for my British accent. Are you okay? Sister Yinka, what's going on, ma? What's going on? Why are these young girls ignoring red flags and come back to cry foul? Why? Help me.
I believe that a lot. Okay, so back before social media came into play, a lot of the times women or young women may fall into praise like this because they didn't know. There was no social media. There was no really, except you actually go out and start investigating on the person. Even with that, there's only so much that you will get to find out. But this day and age, you can pretty much find out a lot about a lot of people online, especially people that are in the public eye like this.
Absolutely.
For this beautiful, beautiful young lady here, I don't even know what to say other than saying it is desperation. When you see a woman as beautiful as she is, you see, beauty is on the outside, but you don't even know how the inside is built.
Okay.
All I see is just, lack of self-esteem as a woman. And because this is the kind of situation that even if she didn't know, even if she had no idea, and she felt like this man was just an angel and the guy love bombed her and she had no idea. See, on that way, on the day that this girl, Doris Ogala, came out and did all that video, I will be like, okay, pause. What's going on here? Right. We are putting this on hold. I don't care if the wedding is tomorrow morning. If they have to throw the reception so that the food will not waste, they can go ahead and do it, but we're not walking down that aisle. Mm-hmm. But I would think that a lot of, in this day and age too, that, our Gen Zs and our younger people will actually have more courage than even the generations before. But I find out that no, it's actually the same. A lot of the time it's the same. They just have this bold facade, this bold look about them, but really on the inside, we're just all the same. The same in the sense that we see the red flags. A lot of us see the red flags from the get-go. I say a lot of us, I'm not counting myself because me at the quick worker. I would not, if I see something that is fearful, that I know that this thing is not going to work for me. If I try it out and I see it's not the way, I am running. Like, that's one thing that I run away from, that I know that I will not put my hand into. But I've seen, so I say us because it's my gender. So I'm claiming it, that we see a lot of these red flags. We see a lot of these things, but we still feel like, when we go into it, we're going to be the one to be the man's savior, to be the helper that is going to turn his life around, because we are Jesus, because we are the one meant for him, right? So on the other hand, Chris is actually getting married to this lady because, number one, she's young. Number two, she probably doesn't have all that history of him that, the other woman has, which is like see finish level when it comes to the other woman, right? Doris Ogala. Because imagine if Doris and Chris were having a misunderstanding at home. Doris will give him now, because she already knows all the nitty-gritty about him. And that's the thing about a lot of men. When you know their foundation, they don't want you, most of them don't want you in their future, because you already know how they started. So you can use that and rub that in their face at any time. They don't want that. They want someone who has no idea, will just pick up where they met them and move on from that. So unfortunately, I see as saying, what about there's no accountability, it's like not calling out the men. I'm just saying this to my women, because those are the ones that I know that I can talk to, because we're the ones making the most of these mistakes. Absolutely. If you give yourself out like this, there will always be men that will be ready to trash you. There will always be men that will be ready to drag you, except the law gets involved, where the law is actually playing its role, and the men are being sued and they're getting bankrupt because of this. But we know Nigeria, that's the system. So therefore, we need to control the one that we can control, which is ourselves. We can't control somebody else. We can't control the men. So if we can't put a control on the men, or the leash on the men, then the onus is now on us as women to say, you know what, I'm not going to let you take me for granted. I know what I want, and this is not it. If we're not somewhere in 6 months, I already have it in my mind. And in 6 months, I don't see like a green light as to where we're going, I'm breaking up this relationship. When it gets to that point where women are actually dropping it and saying, you know what, we're not doing this, then the men will start to say, okay, these women are not going for it. But women like this Pearl lady will always continue to exist. And that is why when the time now comes and they start crying and the internet starts going gaga, and then I say something and it sounds like I have no pity, I have no empathy for this person, this is the reason why. Because how are you still there? In fact, how do you even sleep in the same bed with this man now, with all of this that is out there, and you still went ahead and married him? And then 1 year, 2 years, or maybe crying under the blankets because you don't want anybody to see your tears. But then when it finally comes out, people will start to say, oh, nobody's talking about the man.
Yeah, they just talk about her. Okay. Auntie Yinka, thank you so much. And let me first appreciate my lovely sister, Doopsy Tot. Hey, $20. Doopsy, thank you, my lovely sister. God bless you. Wow, this is a lot. I really appreciate you, my sister. God bless you. God will replenish your pocket. Where are my pastors? They're not there here today. Simbi, I need to go get Simbi to come begin the say prayer. I'm missing that Simbi prayer now. But anyway, let me clap for you, my sister. Thank you very much. And because you gave me $20, big money, let me also give you some bedu. Yeah.
Thank you.
You can't do DJ. Thank you, Dupe. God bless you, my lovely sister. I really appreciate it. All right, Sister Yinkus, let's react to some comments, because I gotta go. Man, I hate being in nurse. One light a lie. More hate being in nurse. I have to go to work when everybody they celebrate now. And this is America. You cannot vex. Say you go retire.
Don't vex. So it's not yet time to vex.
Resign now, but this is America. They don't born my father well. If it wasn't in Nigeria, I swear, I could just say I no won't work again. Oh my God. All right, let's take some comment. My sister O'Shea, fine sister O'Shea, how are you doing today, man? Welcome. Sister O'Shea said, Pearl, a fine girl. Sister Yinka, they correct me when I pronounce this name.
Yes, it's Pearl.
Pearl, okay. Now wait till I be the head Yeah, Uncle Ben, no be so. That's not how to pronounce it. I don't enter with these young girls, man. Zeno say this girl doesn't need saving. I wish her good luck. Zeno, you don't want to save your Gen Z? Sister Yinka, did you share this sentiment too? That she does not need saving.
She doesn't need saving now. It's like you see fire. Like that mom of five said, it's possible that even this Pastor Chris may have told her, I was dating Doris, so, we spent this much time together, but, I just can't be with her. She's not my kind of woman, but, you are my kind,
Exactly.
And, he sugarcoats things and says things, and she's hearing all the bass in the voice. And she still goes for it, knowing fully well that he just broke the heart of someone that he's been with for 7 years. So really, good luck to her at that point, because she saw the fire and walked right into it.
Sister Yinka, but this is another thing I don't like about Gen Z. You see the way Zeno talk now, I've seen it coming from a lot of young girls online. After the pictures and videos of this were the begin trend. Many girls, young like they were like, okay, don't worry, don't come back here and cry. You are I'll just be like, I not even pity her. But well, Gen Z. Auntie Grace said Doris is in the land of the cuckoos. To think Chris was going to marry her. All right,
Auntie Grace. Auntie Grace is so right on that, because like I said earlier, your hands are so dirty. But even the both of you just sitting down in your living room and you're just looking at each other, how would the man even get turned on just looking at you with all the things that you've done and the things that he's done? How do you even want to spend the rest of your life with someone like that? See, there are some times that when you do some things with some certain people, it gets to a point you're like, I don't need a future with you because this is just too much.
Mm-hmm.
It's just too much.
You can do anything. And I think sometimes some women really don't understand something about my gender. You see my gender, that picture of you in bed with another man, my gender has struggled with it. We can't get it out of our head. I said it here myself. As me, I did like this. And forget cheat, I'm gone. Because
Uncle Ben. So I wanted to bring a personal perspective into this. So my husband and I were talking one time because we have like crazy discussions, right? So sometimes we'll be watching a Yoruba movie or stuff like that. And I was telling you, I said, okay, so what is I already know that his breaking point. Something that he cannot handle is infidelity. He cannot handle that. So I was not saying, okay, but he doesn't have any problem with the woman saying that, they can't forgive either. That which is cool with me. So I'm like, okay, so what if, it was a mistake, like some people claim, men claim that it was a mistake. Maybe it was juju or whatever. I say, that picture alone is in my head. Like every time, I wake up and probably see that woman, I'll have that picture in my head. There's nothing she can do. The image is in my head. I cannot. Like, there's no way he'll be able to move past it mentally. And that's the reason why he just can't. Like, he knows that will be it for him. Once something like that happens, he cannot go any further. So you're right. And a lot of men feel that way. But for women, I don't know why it's so easy for women, to find out maybe their spouse or their significant other cheated. They're able to forgive and give second chances, third chances, or even have a second wife. And that's me right there. I can't share. I don't know how to share. And I will share everything I have in my life. I will share everything I have. But see, husband, I cannot share. I'm sorry.
So, Sister Yinka, what if I parcel one young Gen Z to Bros for his 60th birthday?
Uncle Ben, you are not safe. Even you are not safe. Don't try me,
Sister Yinka.
Don't try me. Uncle Ben, is you and I now? We talk about this marriage thing all the time. The work that it takes to get here. Some people say it is an achievement. Some people say it's not an achievement. Me, that I know the work that I've done to get to the point. My husband that knows the work that he's done and the daily commitment that we've had to make. Because there will be times in the marriage that you feel like, what the heck? Why am I even here? I can do bad all by myself. But then you think about it, wow. Is it because of this thing that just happened now? What about all the ones that happened before? That's the mindset that you have to constantly, every single day, to say, you know what, this is my man, this is my woman, this is my man, and keep doing it for the rest of your life. That is the work right there. Then you now tell me that you want to bring your 2 chicken legs around my corner or more. I'm sorry, I don't know. don't try it.
You can't when you're 1 year now.
No, Uncle Ben.
All right. M5 said, true, I would have placed the wedding on a hold after Doris shared all this, all she did. And I think that's what she should have done. Even if she can't do that, the family, everybody, they can even, but I don't know. It's crazy, man. M5 also say, except maybe pastor has told new wife about all and she still want to go ahead. Well, makes sense. Lady G said, the truth is that no matter what happens, Pastor Chris will definitely marry someone, and no matter who he marries, I don't blame the new wife. Who knows? It might work well for her because I don't know. Lady G, what's up, my lovely sister? What I can say is that there is something about men. If you are married to a man, you already know he's a cheat. No improvement they come, my sister. The man can only give you grace. Maybe he used to be careless before. People used to find out how he moves. After the marriage, he will be moving secretly. But cheating is a habit. I don't know if Auntie is going to agree with me on that, but cheating,
I agree,
is an habit. Once you are used to it, once you are used to being with different types of women, you can't change. You will get to a point whereby your sexual desires will become insatiable. You are always looking for the next one, the next one. Like at a point, it will become like a conquer thing for you. Like you'll be counting. You see, and remember, this is a pastor. You know, pastors are the one who are under temptation the most. I was listening to Dr. Akbuki now, and you know my uncle, Dr. Akbuki, he brings it 100.
He won't mince words.
He's a man of God too. Dr. Akbuki said it that, look, every man of God, if you bring 100 women in front of every man of God, real good man of God, especially good looking one that speaks well, he said about 60 of those women will imagine them sleeping with him. So for somebody who is a pastor who see fine women every day, women don't know how beautiful women are. You know, I said this several times. Even we that we have been married for a while now, we pray all the time that we should not fall into temptation. Women, they find you. I don't know, maybe for those who in the rural area or something.
Yeah, but you know, it's not Uncle Ben, but you know, it's not just men that pray. Women pray too, that we should not fall into temptation. No.
Oh, I mean, a man, I think say we they pray because
because there are fine men out there too, and there will always be temptation. Like I said, you know, you may go out, you will see something. It's not temptation, but you know, people will always come at you somehow.
Yeah,
but you know, so
this thing
it's on both sides.
It's not that easy for women, though. You know,
it's not true.
A woman now, yeah, you can see a good-looking man, tall, whatever women say, but especially decent Nigerian African women, they won't walk up to that man and say, "Hey, boy, how you doing now?"
No.
Married now, they won't. But married man, as I did like this now, if I want flirt, it's day easy. All it takes is I see one fine woman or fine, they say, "Hi, sister, you look so good. Wow. I praise God for the day he created you." Wow.
But it takes the man to train himself to stop all of that. Because while you married and say you're praying, God made somebody. I beg, shift. Uncle Bear, don't try that too.
And for a man, it's so easy for a man to lie. As I do like this, I can still pass for a single man. Sure, you know. All I have to do is to just lie that I'm single or say I'm divorced or something for a woman that really don't know me, and she will believe until she find out later. So for in this case now, and like Lady G is saying, I don't see Pastor Chris changing. In fact, I see Pastor Chris, because what men like this does, men that have bad record allegedly, that have been everywhere with women, they usually look for a woman they can control. This guy cannot control Doris. Doris don't become dry fish. If you know what I mean.
Absolutely.
They've done so many things together. This man can control Doris, but this young lady now, this Pearl.
Uncle Ben, Pearl. Let me do Abby's work today. It's Pearl. You gotta put the R in it.
Pearl. You come on and leave me in a Pearl. I just know say na Pearl. So I go to call her Nwake Ego. That would make it easy. So if you look at Nwake Ego right now, she's a young girl. She actually admires this man. That is what a lot of men who have moved this way, that's what they are looking for. A woman admires them. A woman that just wake up and thanking God for having them. So that's what's going on. So I don't see him improving now.
Uncle Ben, of course now. I mean, imagine you wake up and Auntie Tina just looks at you and she say, "Oh, my love, look at you. You're so handsome. Yeah, this." And she's, giving you all the spice and all that. Would you not like that? That's what men want, just as women want it. Sometimes we say that men don't like all. It's not true. They like it. But he cannot get something like that. He cannot get that kind of attention and that kind of, that kind of vibe from Doris. Doris has seen all the nitty-gritty, the depth and everything in between.
Everything.
So
right, you are right, man. I miss. If my wife forgot to give me my money keys 2 days in a row,
wala mashele.
Because I know her routine. She first. Now she the first wake up for this house. So and she will leave around 5:30 something. So when she's leaving, I know she will always kiss me before she come up. I can feel it. That kiss go. So I'll come. I'll open my eye. Then I feel they see her backside as they go. If she miss her 2 days in a row, I go check myself. I go gym. Be that. I'll quickly check. Did I go to gym yesterday? I mean, I'm not looking at that. At the first go gym, I'll come.
And it may not even be about you at all.
Honestly, don't mind me now. I just feel like Kilo she say sexy money. Kilo happen now. And then if I can't check, maybe when she can't come back from work, I can't see the way she take go work. Say, madam, arrange go work. Hey, well,
arrange.
Wow. All right, Sister Oshe said, in Nigeria, marriage is too important for women, and every woman is hurrying up to marry to get out of the list of singles. Do you agree with Sister Oshe?
I think Uncle Ben is very, very true. It's very, very true. And I don't know why. Because we keep seeing all of these, all these marriages crumble every single time. People rush in and then they rush out.
Abby?
I don't know. I keep thinking about it in my head and I really don't know why. I don't know.
And Auntie Grace said, what happened to this girl parents? Okay, what happened to this girl's parent who allowed her to continue with this marriage? Sister Yinka, is there anything the parent can really do about this situation?
Absolutely, not with this generation. Let me not say not with this generation, not even with my generation. So I will not lie. Let me just take that back.
Born people.
Because so they would not listen. What they were, if there's another post here about her being pregnant and all of that. So maybe that her mother insisted that they have to be married and all. I really don't want to believe that because I feel like this Pastor Chris and the people behind him, they have too much power for anybody to kind of hold marriage over their head. To say you have to marry my daughter, except maybe the girl's father also has some kind of stake in whatever it is that they are doing. But I feel like, the powers that this Pastor Chris has, because I don't know if her parents are in the limelight or anything like that. So if they don't have the powers that he has, or maybe have, some kind of level there, he couldn't have been held to say you have to marry my daughter,
Absolutely.
But it's just that this thing about marriage in general in Nigeria, it's a banner, it's a badge of honor. And I don't know. And I understand even in the society, you even want to rent a house. They ask you if you have a husband. If you don't have a husband, they say, go and bring a man in your family. A man has to represent.
Mm-hmm.
You want to have a baby in the hospital. They're asking for your husband to sign. You want to do C-section. They're saying your husband must consent. Like, what the heck? So I can understand, that's the kind of society that we're in. Is it right? Absolutely not. But even all of these can be changed by us, the women. We have a lot of power. That's why whenever we're saying, oh, woman do this, it's not because we're trying to downplay. We're trying to say, okay, we don't see that the men have fault. It's because we know we are the ones that carry the power. We're the ones that can make the change. If we want change to start happening right now in all of these areas, we're the one that's going to call the shots. If you know that you don't want your own future husband to have side chick, you'll be the one to first say, you know what, I cannot be anybody's side chick. You'll be the one to say, you know what, I cannot go after anybody's husband. Imagine if everybody, like 90% of the women start to do that. And the men know that these women are not taking nonsense. You come and move mad, I'm packing my bags, I'm leaving because I'm not dealing with your nonsense.
Absolutely.
You think they're not going to say it right? So a lot of the times, the power is in our hands. That's why it seems like sometimes we're now empathetic towards women that are going through these issues. But these are the reasons why.
Absolutely, and you're right, Sister Yinka, you're right. All right. Dipsy said, thank you, UB. Your platform gets me through work. Really? Oh, thank you, my lovely sister.
Yes, so many of us.
Really?
Through work, through workouts, through issues of life, just get on the UB and you're good to go for the day.
I'm gonna come here, they punch me all the time.
Yes, we take it out all on you.
The money must complete to nurse you. I swear, I don't want to talk. Say I don't like my job, especially during holidays like this. My job is really pissing me off during holiday. Everybody will be at home, and I just have to be there. But the joy I derive out of it at times is that when I look at my patients, I'll just feel like, oh wow, remember they are here. And you are the one to make their life better, So I'll just snap out of it. But I wish this is Nigeria. I could just quit my job, but they don't burn my father away. Mortgage.
Two professions that I hail the most in my entire life that I know that I'm unable to do. Nurses, the real actual nurses, what you do, Uncle Ben. And teachers, the teachers that teach the little kids. Oh my goodness. I don't think that there's any amount of money that you can pay them that is enough for the job that they do.
Sister Yinka, you see teachers,
Uncle Ben.
Anytime they call for volunteer for my the children's school, even if I can't go, anytime they say, oh, we need this, when they just come in like this, the teacher will say, oh, parent, if you can help us with this, we want to I can't go by, can't give my children, can't go. Those teachers, I can't do it. Right. In America. No. These children that they show, well, that's a discussion for another day. But all right, let's keep it moving real quick. We have a lot of comments, but we will cover it real quick. So Lady G said, I wish the new wife well. Just because it doesn't work out for Doris or someone else doesn't mean it won't work for her. Who knows? She might be the one to assist in bringing Chris to the right.
That is the wallow. Savior mentality for her.
That is the right word. Thank you, sister.
Yes.
Savior mentality. I used to hear from my Auntie B and my Obodo Yumbo sister as well. Say women get savior mentality. See, Lady G, I don't think Nwakego can solve this problem.
No.
You cannot turn this man around. Okay, this is a man, according to the news, I don't even know how true is that. They say he had 4 kids with his first wife or something. That he actually denied the wife access to the kid or something like that. And he now has this, he now went on this rampage with Doris and many other women. Come on now. This lady is just one of the lady that she's truly beautiful. She admires him and he just feel like, okay, she can make a good wife. Look, many of these so-called pastors, I'm sorry, pastors, I'm sorry, but we just have to say it. Many of these so-called pastors, they like controlling. Let's call it what it is. There is no pastor, except few of them, that doesn't like control. How would you pastor a church if you can't control people? You know, control is part of power, right?
Correct, sir.
When you tell people do this, they do it. Everybody raise their hand up. Everybody raise them. Everybody tells me right now, come for court, they obey. A man who has been in that kind of setting for a long time, that is why you see many pastors are dealing with issues in their marriage, because some of them cannot recognize the fact that their wife is not one of their followers that have to pay them all the time. So when they say, woman do this, woman do that, and then the wife say, no, we ain't doing that, they start having issue. That is why you're seeing some of the women are calling their husband out on social media now. So lady, I don't think this lady can, no, she can't turn around nothing. The only thing is that she may accept it. Because sometimes, I think, I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but sometimes women do accept some things. They will accept, you know what, it's my cross, let me just carry it. So then it will look at marriage is working. But
they'll figure out how to make it work.
Exactly. Exactly. And that simply means that the woman is sacrificing. That is why it appears that the marriage is working. And like we always said here, for a marriage to thrive, both husband and wife will sacrifice. Now, one may sacrifice more than the other. But when you see a marriage that works, both of them are both sacrificing one thing or the other in order to make it work. You know? All right. Hey, see another money. Oh, yay. What was I doing here? See, they don't
thank you. Auntie Yvette.
Thank you very much, man. In fact, make I clap for you now. Wow. Hey. Sister Yinka money
yes, so Bora Bora for sure.
I know they follow and go Bora Bora again. Now why I don't get money. Now when I don't get money.
Uncle Ben, why are you like that now? Is it because Abby is not here now? You have mouth today. You know me, I don't like to fight. I don't have energy. I will just back off, JJ.
I won't even tell Abby they gave us money. I know they follow and go Bora Bora.
Abby is calculating already. Don't worry, Uncle Ben. She asked.
Sister Yvette, I bet I play music for you.
Go Yvette. Go Yvette. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
God bless you, man. God bless you so much. All right. Let me just rush through many of these comments. Zeno said, the man isn't even cute. He now has bad character and skeleton in his cabinet. Zeno, the man is cute. I agree with every other one, but I disagree with his. No, the man is cute, Zeno.
Zeno is the bad character that is not letting you see his face. Let's just say the truth now. The guy is fine. But the character is bad, very, very bad. It's not worth it to go into that because of the face. Because that face is going to begin to look like a demon when he starts to misbehave. And that's just the truth.
You know, I tell you, say, this is my younger sister, the wicked. Zeno is a free man. Oh, my God. Oyema Lucky said, people are talking and talking, and Doris is facing it alone. God have mercy on Nigerians. We talk too much and no action. What do you want us to do, my brother? Which action? Did you listen to Doris' story, my brother? Anybody will go carry himself, put for this kind of Doris matter, now that person ain't supposed to end the matter.
Yep.
There are certain things that even if you do it, you are not supposed to admit it publicly. For me, the moment Doris said she is lying on her matrimonial bed and she was playing with herself and sent it to Pastor Chris, for me, that is where she lost me completely. I don't care anything that she want to do. Look,
in your matrimonial bed.
Yeah, there are levels to madness. If you tell me, oh, your husband is cheating, and I ask you, where does he do this cheating? You don't catch him before. You say, no. Do you catch him with woman in your house? No. He will never bring anybody to the house. Okay. Did you catch him outside? I know of 1 or 2 or 3 girls when they talk. Say, now, you see, the moment you say the man never carried the woman enter your matrimonial bed, Even though he's a stupid heat goat, his brain still corrects more. But when he reached the level where he said, the man, they carry woman, come your matrimonial bed. Maybe as a woman, travel, you go somewhere, the man instantly turn your bed to a comfort zone for another woman. That man lost me. It's the same thing with this Doris. So I'm sorry, Oyema. Doris has said so many things that she's just looking for sympathy. Okay? I think Doris is just looking for sympathy. Or Sister Yinka, what do you say to this woman?
Yeah, so I mean, I don't even think that she's looking for sympathy at this time, because she'd be very stupid. It would be very stupid of her to think that people will sympathize with her in this one. I think it's a matter of, if I can't have you, everything about you is going to crumble. I'm going to put out everything I know about you, and I'm going to destroy you. And if it means destroying me in the process, then so be it. I think she's on a revenge streak. That's the way I see it.
And that's why she doesn't care. She was just, I know by now she would have regretted so many things.
Yes, she was hot at the time, and it's too late now. She can't take it back.
Yeah, and I think somebody actually nailed it. When the person said that, what triggers her? I don't know, is it Antitegio or somebody said it right here on our show, that what really triggered Doris is when Doris saw the pre-wedding video and pictures of Pastor Chris, that pushed her over the edge. Like, what? How dare you want to marry? So, women, you know me, I they talk here. I like to fuck up well, but I don't fuck up around women. Nah, I don't learn for way too long. When you want fight woman, you go fight woman with law. You go be like person who want dying with devil. You go fight the Sister Yinka, Obiri. See, a woman that want to destroy you but don't want to destroy herself is still an angel. You see, a woman that want to destroy you but doesn't care what happened to her.
It's over. Yes.
Sister Yinka, maybe I'm wrong. What do you think, man?
Yes, you're very right, sir. Because at this point, with everything that she's put out, she never exonerated herself. You know, she's putting everything that she did out. She's saying his part, and she's not even spilling everything. She hasn't even said everything yet. So it's gotten to the point of, I have nothing to lose. If I can't have you, we're going down together, and that's just it.
Absolutely. So thank you. All right, Doris said, Lady G said Doris was the first to ditch Chris to marry her ex-husband, only to return to Chris when her marriage gone south. I still wonder how she expects Chris to marry her after all that happened. Yes, thank you, Lady G. Those are some of the things she clarified today on Auntie Aduni's show, that she had been with Chris first before she married her husband, and then go back to Chris. So that's why I said, for me, I'm giving Aduni a lot of credit, because Auntie Aduni, you know now, Auntie Aduni, she's a mother, so you know how to at least present this, and Auntie Aduni actually make her comfortable to talk. Even though we can't stop that interview, I think
she would have said more.
A lot out of her, and Auntie Aduni also did a good thing that I really want to even appreciate her too. Auntie Aduni did not criticize her, and Auntie Aduni was protecting her, because several times she warned people in the chat that this is not time for anybody to troll her or something. Let her, and that's when she now walk us through the journey. Now, if Auntie Aduni had not given her that grace, I wouldn't even know that Chris was there first before she this guy, and when things were not okay between her and the guy, she now probably went back to Chris, maybe at first to seek comfort, you know, and then Chris now see that, because there is something about men who enter any skirt anyhow. Some of them just derive the joy of sleeping with another man's wife. I'm from Nigeria. We know there are people like this a lot. It just gives them, they just have that burst of happiness, like, yes, Mubaya wears. And that is why, if you really want to, if you want to send a man over the edge, just, even a man where don't they suspect you before, say you are messing with his wife, can't go admit in front of that man that you are sleeping with his wife. The man will send you to heaven. Men, our own level of jealousy, crazy past women, no. So, but to cut the long story short, I think really when she came back to Chris already know that this is heading nowhere. And that is why it was so easy for Chris to use that the way he used that. If what he claimed and alleged are anything to go by, okay?
Correct.
That's why it's so easy for Chris to say, hey, go and law this Prof. Law him here. Go to police station. Go and see this route. You know? And please, ladies, when a man loves you, maybe I thank God that Yinka is here, she can help me out to it. When a man loves you, the first thing he wants to do is to protect you. When a man loves you, another thing he wants to do is never ever to involve you in his criminality or his rubbish. That is why sometimes you see that when law enforcement agency bust kidnappers or drug pusher or somebody that is doing some really dirty shit, when they bust them and their wife is around, you will see some wife will be so shocked. You will be so shocked, like, no, this is not my husband. You people are lying. It's because when a man truly loves you, his first instinct is to protect you. So, Stayika, am I right or wrong about that?
You're very right on that. You're very right. A lot of these men that do this crazy work, kidnappings and stuff like that, they have families. You wouldn't even know where their family lives, where their wife or children. Some you don't even know that they have wife and children.
Right?
They're so far away from them. They don't even they interact with them, but in ways that you do not know. So when it finally happens, or it happens in front of the wife is looking so like, what? How? Where? The men are hiding money in their wife's name. They are doing everything to make sure that when the time comes, if they get caught, that their wife and children are good.
Exactly.
And that's a man that loves you. Yeah.
Exactly. So as a lady, you are dating this guy. He say he loves you. You are his word. And this guy is into Yahoo. And he's using you as part of his Yahoo.
Imagine.
Maybe he want to scam a man, maybe a veteran in America. And he gives you the phone and say, pretend you are the one dating him or something. And you go along with it. That is not a man that truly loves you.
Yeah, it's true.
A man that loves you will not put you in harm's way. He will do everything to make sure you are not part of his criminality. Because he knew he might end up in jail or even pied. Somebody has to take care of his children. So we don't roll like that. You have to, a man that loves you protect you first with every freaking thing. Seriously, it's just our instinct. Anyway, I'm going to rush the rest of the comment. Peanut said, the gist is that she is pregnant and her mother said he must marry her or she will spill. So the girl too may be trying to hide her shame of being pregnant out of wedlock. I don't really believe that story, Gary. I don't really believe that story.
I don't believe that either.
Doris will put anything out there just to make the girl look bad. Unless the girl come out and confirmed it, I don't think that's what went down. With people like this who are very connected and everything, there's no way a parent can force them to.
Yeah.
Mama Vice says Scottish people will say pearl.
Pearl. Roll the R.
I'm not the rule anything. Now don't distress me with that name already. Do rivals say you have to call the R like in Spanish. R. Pierre.
Pearl. Pearl. Uncle Ben, now you're making me pronounce it wrong.
Yeah, leave me with my hand, no day. Until Abel said, you just healed the ball, you be. He got some. Okay, he got someone he could control. Yeah, all right. Come and plenty. Sister Yvette said he had bad character. He's not that cute. Sister Yvette, this is a fine man. Sister Yvette.
That's why she put that laughing emoji at the end, because she lying.
Peter say his own skeleton is not in the closet. They are sitting majestically on the shelf.
Full display.
Refab when I get bad mouth. Me too. That is where Doris lost me. Exactly. When you say you record video, you said it. Come on now. No. She already said it that she wants revenge. Yes, mom of five. She said it absolutely. All right, Lizzie, what's up? Well, you are just coming, Elizabeth. You are not going to Bora Bora. Any late comer is not going to Bora Bora. Abi, see something, Mr. Yinka. You mentioned Abi show
I
up.
see it though. I'll be jumping now. Come and stress Uncle Ben a little bit. I don't think I'm doing enough.
Make Abi no come. Make Abi Kukuma, they do her godmother. Abi there somewhere now, they do party. And by the way, I saw the video of that your arrangement. That it makes sense. So, but I was waiting for you to show us the Amala. If you organize party, I no see Amala. I feel manage jollof rice. But if I no see Amala, I no see jollof rice. No matter how much you spend for that party no sweet.
I mean, I don't eat amala parties like that, Jerry. Most of them can do. It's not sweet, Jerry. Maybe in Texas, Sha. I don't think they do well here in Maryland per se.
It gets some people where they do special amala for us. We get one for Houston and we get one for Austin here. That amala and begiri is so good, man. In fact, once you bring amala and begiri for party, you go see everybody go leave the line. We go jollof rice and American food. Now that amala, now all of us go queue. Now there you go see say we dey humble. So when I go party, if I no see amala, they say I own that party no sweet, no verse. I'm just anyway. Abby said, Abby the verse. Abby said, Uncle Ben, greetings. Okay. Oh, cool, mama. Why do we have a lot of latecomer these days? Cool, mama, you are not going to Bora Bora. Abby go say, man, no talk and say, I know they in charge of Bora Bora. Welcome, cool, mama. Abby said, and his bleach is kid. Abby, no, this man don't look like somebody that bleach you.
Yeah, he did. He was probably, I mean, he's light skinned, but then he added some extras.
Sister Yvette. I no go read this word. This is not good. I was no amalasa. I was not in charge of main dish, just starter, small chop, salad, and peppered chicken.
That's my stuff. I like that one.
Sister Yinka, yes, I laugh me. You got one time where we go do one coverage. What's the name of this city again? We drove for like 5 hours before we get to the center. I thought, shit. When the person sent it this thing, he told me, oh, it's just a couple of cities away from Dallas. So I just calculate for my head, say from my house to Dallas is 3 hours. So definitely that place no go pass like 3.5 hours or something. I don't day road they go. In fact, I don't pass Waco. Before I check my GPS, now because you say now 5 hours this thing. By the time we go reach the party, I don't be hungry. You see this shop where I be mentioned now. As they arrange and put for table, before me and my guy we finish set up, I don't chop like 6 of those.
Well, you need the energy before you start at that point. Yeah.
I know if the woman see this thing now she goes say, oh, so this guy is the one that did it. You know how you arrange those small chop down? They were
on the tables.
Hey, when they come in, I don't clear one table. Now small another one. So now the water. Oh God. You know how this thing be. It's not easy when you the hustle now. Sometimes also no good no. Kumama say I love amala too and hobby. Yes, amala is the way to go. One of us say the amala is not properly cooked most times, so it is no for me at the party. If I see better people who sabi do amala, is really good though. Although I know maybe some people know sabi, but Houston, oh my God, they are cooking fire in Houston when it comes to amala. The auntie where they cook amala for Austin here, she's a working class woman. No be all job she did take, but once in a while like this, once we see that auntie for party, that amala good.
You're going straight there.
And not anybody they tell me they go queue straight. Elizabeth said, I'm very sorry, Okube. No, please forgive me. Okay, Lizzie, you are forgiven. You can come to Bora Bora now. Okay. Myself say sorry. Yeah, my beautiful Kumama. You can come to Bora Bora. Mona, no worry. I go talk to
Uncle
her.
Ben, but you're not. Why are you taking tabs on who can come and who can't? Abby is not here to speak. Oh, I can't allow that now. It's not for you to say. It's Abby. Abby is the one in charge, not you.
Sister Yinka,
Uncle Ben.
I want to frustrate Abby and Sisi. Because Bora Bora thing, anytime you see me doing it now to frustrate Abby and Sisi, they won't let me breathe because of Bora Bora. And Misty too. Misty look me from head to toe. Misty said, "Na me go they take picture for where people they do party." They will hear from me. That Bora Bora, okay. Pandadiam Shebi you be Ondo man. Hey, answer. But me, I like Kamala the Pandadiam for party. I think I don't really know what's happening. I don't think the Pandadiam we are eating here in the US is the really original.
Uncle Ben, thank you.
I don't
thank you. Because I grew up eating my grandma's inyo olodo. Uncle Ben, the day I tasted this, what they call pounded yam here, I mean, my husband is a kitty. He eats pounded yam. At least we make pounded yam in my house maybe 5 times in 7 days. Mm-hmm. If you count 1 year, maybe in the whole year, maybe 5-7 times for me. I don't touch it because I always say that it doesn't taste the same.
At all. So
it's not the same, Jerry. I don't know what that thing is, though. It's not pounded yam.
I just kind of like stay away from it. Although we still buy it, but sometimes we just for Gary instead of that. Mama 5 say between the talk say pass it or carry underground load where. Hence why Doris no one let go.
Okay.
Mama 5, I don't want to talk about that one because you define trouble now. It's one of the things where I know say women know they take play true, but I don't want to go there. I say now women plenty for this. I don't want to make anybody come give me Chico. I beg go. All right. I think we've run through the whole comment. Now, Sister Yinkus, thank you for hanging out with me. I think Uncle Dayo got busy along the way, so he has to leave. But you know, when you have Sister Yinka, trust me, there's not going to be any dull moment. So, Sister
no, I'm not. No, it might be a little dull. I wish Abby was here. Hey,
if Abby is
Abby
here,
and Sisi and Sister Misty, you know it's over for you, Uncle Ben. Me, I'm just. I don't have energy for Wala.
I'm not going to run through this show the way I want.
But I can do backup for Allah. I can do backup. I'll be cheering them on in the comment section.
If Abby there, Abby go don't hold me for truth. Since say no, Uncle Ben, you are allowing these men to get away with their bad attitude. But anyway, the bottom line is that as a lady, please, you have a lot to lose if a man mess with you. When it comes to this marriage and everything, I think women have a lot to lose. So please don't allow a man to mess with you. Watch. There are too many ladies who are attracted to toxic men these days, and it's shocking to me. They are attracted to cheaters, violent men, fraudulent men, killers, all kind of the worst of the worst. I don't know why ladies are attracted to them these days. Ladies just don't like gentlemen. Only few women like gentle, humble, honorable men. I don't know why. Sister Yinka, what is your final take, please, so that I can run away from here? And then I will still stream. Maybe if my daughter go fit stream, I'll stream later. If not, I'll just call it a day, maybe tomorrow. But Sister Yinka, let me wrap it up. We cover 2 topics today. First of all, our main topic for today is that Doris has been arrested allegedly by Nigerian police. We don't know who is behind it yet, but for me, I think Doris is supposed to expect it. She's supposed to be watch out for this arrest. I don't think it should come to her as a
surprise.
It shouldn't surprise her at all. That's my take for that. Then secondly, we talk about failed promises of marriage. And my take is, if a woman should stay in a marriage, if you stay in a relationship beyond 3 years, they no wed you. They no do small thing for your head. Now, so women tell they talking for Nigeria. At least you for do small thing for my head. So if you stick with a man for 3 years, the man no do small thing for your head, nothing. And then maybe 5 years or 6 years later, the man opted for another lady and get married to that lady so fast. You now turn around and say it's a failed promise. For me, I blame the woman. If it is after 3 years and you are still there, you are the one who want to believe the lies. That's my take. Sister Yinka, your final take, on both issues.
Yes. So yes, it's true. A lot of our women, they're seeing these red flags. I mean, a lot of people didn't know what red flags was before, but with the way social media is now, people talking about it and everything, we still see it happening every day where women are still very desperate to get married, to be called a missus. They will pretty much take whatever. And then there's some women that are still out there as well that are not going to do that, where they would rather stay out and, not get married yet. But it is this same our agenda that will still be forcing those people to say you need to go and get married. Let people get married at their own pace and stop forcing them. And then if you are not being forced and you get married to someone and you've already seen the red flags, I'm sorry, I will be the wrong person to say that I empathize with you, because I don't. Because you saw it and you purposely went into it. Like this girl, Pearl, what has happened to Pearl now, When that time comes, it's going to be hard for her to speak up because she already saw all of these things. And then she will finally do, and some people will still be upset that, she's out there talking now. Why did she go into it? And unfortunately, that's going to be the side I'm going to be on. We need to start doing better as women. We need to understand that this world cannot be without us, honestly, because we're the ones that are going to be the one bearing the children. And for you to put your body down is so important, but because who you put your body down for and who is helping, who you're going to destiny that cannot be erased from you, because you're the one putting down your body to have someone else's children. So at the end of the day, marriage takes actually a lot more from women than it does from men, because now your life is actually on the line where you're getting pregnant and having babies. So there's a lot that has to go into play. And you need to think about that very well before you go into a union. It's very, very important. We need to understand that. Men gain a lot more in marriage than women do. Women love marriage, which is amazing, because if you know you cannot be alone, yes, you should be with someone. Amazing. Great. But we need to understand that a lot of the times, women are the things that we do in marriage, we can still do them outside of marriage. It does not take anything away from us. Absolutely. So you need to be careful of who you're with, or who you decide to have that marriage with.
Absolutely. And Sister Yinka, for Doris and women who might find themselves in similar situations like this, what should have been the right move for them?
So a man that you've been dating for a while decides that he's no longer interested in you, I would say thank your lucky stars, because really, why would you want to marry someone out of pity? Why would you want someone to marry you out of pity? Marrying you out of pity gives you nothing. In fact, you even lose more when you marry out of pity, because you could have just married somebody else. Someone else will come along the way. Unfortunately, Doris has so much messed up herself right here. It would only take the grace of God for her to end up with a good man. I didn't say it cannot happen, but it would take the grace of God for her to end up with a good man, because the stuff that she's put out there, she's let the hurts overcloud her judgment, because she's going down she went down the revenge part, which also affects her and affects him. But it affects her more than it does affect him, because he has powers behind him and you have none.
Absolutely. Thank you, Sister Yinka. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. I really enjoyed this segment that you helped me break and down. Thank you also, my Uncle Dio. God bless you. Thank you for my gifters, my lovely sister Doopsy's thoughts. Thank you. God bless you so much. My own Auntie Yvette. Auntie Yvette always they tear me, spoil me with money. Thank you, Auntie Yvette. God bless you, man. Sister Yinkus, thank you so much.
Yes,
Lady G, and everybody who are part of today's show, you are all rock stars. Thank you very much for making it make sense. That Mom of 5. You know, I told you, Mom of 5 is James Bond. Mom of 5.
Mhm. I don't know how she does it. Ah, she's a machine.
Mom of 5 is the Daddy Freeze of UK social
She
media.
is a machine.
Mom of 5
Give
is
her flowers.
back to back to back to back. I'm
Yes,
like,
so
story alone. Are you now an investigative journalist? Thank you,
I
M5.
love her.
So thank you, everybody. Sister Labelle, Do Rival, thank you very much. My Peanut, Lady G, thank you, everybody. Sister Oshe, I just love that name, eh? The name, they made me feel. Auntie Labelle, Auntie Grace, and everybody. Sorry if I can't mention your name, but you know how we roll now. This is UB and the Roof Fam, so we catch up. My baby girl Zeno, you are not going to Bora Bora, Zeno.
Zeno, don't listen to Uncle Ben, no. I know you won't listen to him anyway, like Gen Zs do. Don't mind him, oh.
She know they go. Zeno is too stubborn. She's not going to Bora Bora. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please save our studio number in case of the day you really want to get into the studio so bad and maybe StreamYard is not allowing you to come in.
Yay.
You can call me on WhatsApp. So that's the number. The number to call is +152 595 6569. Let me say it in my sexy voice. The studio number is 512 595 6569. Don't miss it. +1 512 595 6569. Call into the UB show. Sister Yinka, you might voice. You won't try.
Well done, sir. Well done, sir. Well done. Well done.
Oh my God. Thank you. I'll catch up with everybody later. Thank you, Sister Yinka. God bless you.
Thank you for having me. Thank you. Thank you, fam. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Give my uncle one Don Pedro for allowing you to come, Sister Yinka.
Our guy is cool. He's good.
Thank you very much, man.
Thank you, Uncle Ben. Have a blessed day, everybody. Bye.
All right. Okay, this is where I draw the curtain, ladies and gentlemen. But I can't leave this place without me giving you Christmas vibes. Are you ready? You know, I'm now an AI music producer. Don't call me jack of all trades, though. If you know how Niger men they hustle, you go know what's up. So let us start our Dirty December vibe as I leave you with this fantastic music for you to enjoy your day. See you guys in the next one. Love you all. Bye-bye for now.
UBMC, we rise. Learn the skills, yeah, we go online. Uncle Ben, show the way we shine. Create your dream. UBMC, we rise. Learn the skills that we go online. Uncle Ben will show the way we shine. Create your dream, build your life. UBMC, it's our time. UBMC, it's our time. UBMC, it's our time. UBMC, it's our time. UBMC, we rise. Learn the skills that we go online. Uncle Ben will show the way we shine. Create your dream, build your life. UBMC, it's our time.